Morning, pain stream. Let's get to it. Do it. So I think these next two are Joel Osteen. I don't have it written down, but it looks like the calendar pages that I looked at before. So here we go. You are hiding. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Psalm 32:7. So clearly, this is written to the higher power. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Yeah, I mean, is that true or not? I don't know. But if you believe that and keep saying that, it will be true for you. And that's all that matters. Change your mind, change your life. Let's see what Joel has to say about this. Every enemy in your life has already been defeated. Enemies of worry, depression, addiction, financial failure, and you have power over all of them. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is inside you. It blows me away. Blows me away. This is exactly what Abraham Hicks is saying. And exactly what Christ said. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is inside you. You can move the mountains. There is nothing in our life that you cannot overcome. No hurt is too deep that you cannot forgive. You have the power to let go of the negative things of your past. You may have been knocked down 1,000 times, but you have the power to get back up again. The medical report may not look good, but you have the power to stand strong. I got the power. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Amazing. Yeah. So there's different words to say the same thing. And I think that the reason why is not for us to fight with each other over the minutia and the nuance of the different specific words. I know words are important. Yes, I believe that they are. But the fact of the matter is that I think that the same messages come in different packages, because some people like packages with bows and some people like packages in garbage bags. I don't mean garbage. I mean paper grocery bags. That's what I meant. Like when you were young and you covered your books in paper bags from the grocery store, book covers. I don't know if they still do that, but we did, like a master book cover maker. I like doing that. I like wrapping presents too. Okay. Brothers, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. Philippians 3:13. Brothers, I do not consider myself to have taken hold of it, but one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. So I'm not a fan of the word straining, but I am a fan of forgetting what is behind. Boom, past is past. Move forward. Nothing you can do about that. Done. Learn a lesson. Move ahead. Keep looking forward. Rise above your raisin. Joel says, God says you can do all things through Christ. The potential is inside you. It doesn't change just because you don't believe it or just because you've been through some negative experiences in the past. It has been deposited in you permanently by the creator of the universe. So, interesting. I watched a video. It's a TED Talk. I think it's from Thailand, Thailand. And it was a scientific researcher. I want to say he was an astrophysicist. Can't remember exactly. Maybe I should look up his name so you can see for yourself. And he talked about the connectivity of all things. And he used heart, something else, and mind. I don't know, what else is there? And his it wasn't heart like, oh, a love story. It was heart like, here he is. Taipei, sorry. TEDx Taipei. Everything is connected. Here's how. Tom Chi, C-H-I. And he explained how everything is connected. The beginning idea is that we all came from the same place. And I've been saying this, but, I'm not an authority on anything. So who cares what I say? Haven't been able to convince anyone of anything I've thought, so we'll go to the experts. But we all come from the same stuff. Stardust, whatever was there before, right? Because there's a beginning, but there has to be something before. I don't know how this works. Blows your mind. But so boom, big bang, and then bang, something banged, and then out of all this other stuff came us. Well, what he said was, in the beginning, we have iron in our blood. All the iron comes from the same place. I mean, and everything comes from the same place. But this he's using as a solid example to try to convince people that we all come from the same place. Well, the iron in our blood comes from what? It comes from stars, right? It wasn't always there. It came about over billions of years. And it's the reason why our blood works the way that it does. I'm not an expert on blood or anything, but that was one example he used. So I would recommend reading that. But so this reminds me, it has been deposited in you permanently by the creator of the universe. Yes, we all come from the same stuff. We all come from the same stuff that everyone else came from. That every person, every being, every saint, every sinner, every thing, beautiful and ugly, we come from the same stuff. And that includes spirit, and that includes God. And I've talked to some Christians who fight me on this because, we're not gods. I mean, not in the Greek mythology sense, but in the we come from the same stuff sense. He made it all. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. He or she, it is energy. We are energy. We're little pieces of that energy shot off to experience. And then come full circle, and I'm, obviously deep into Abraham Hicks right now, and she's saying the same thing. He's saying they, whatever. He, she, it, they, whatever. Next, consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. James 1:2-3. Try to do that. That'll solve all your problems. Will your problems go away? No, but there won't really be problems anymore. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Among other things, if you allow it, you can also let it beat you and make you jaded and pissed off and bitter. And that would be a shame for you, but that's your choice. The only one you're hurting is yourself. I mean, not really. You're hurting all of us with your negativity, but you're mostly hurting you. Okay. Back to A Year of Rumi, translated by Andrew Harvey. Lesson 55. Now you are nothing. Sometimes a grief like storm wind sweeps away all the words I found to bring you. I shake helpless, silent as a corpse. Be happy, you say. Now you are nothing. Sometimes a grief like storm wind sweeps away all the words I found to bring to you. I shake helpless, silent as a corpse. Okay. Sometimes I am so heartbroken that I am swept up, and I can't even put it into words. And I am helpless like a corpse. I have no words. I cannot function. I cannot move. I can do nothing. And then the higher power says, be happy. Now you are nothing. Same thing as what we just talked about, right? James 1:2-3. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds. Be happy, now you are nothing. Clearly, I was trying to remind myself, this is okay. You're going through a hard time, and this is not the end of the world. You will survive. Focus on the positive. Now you are nothing. Not nothing like you're nothing, which might be what someone else is trying to convince you of. But nothing in the sense of your ego is being stripped. Your veil is being, I don't want to say lifted, but loosened, lightened, thinned. And that's good. It hurts. Hurts like hell. Hurts like a mofo. But it will be better, I promise. Get through. It will be better if you persevere. Ready? Ready? Are you ready? Lesson 56. So amusing to me how much fun I have doing these. And there's no one there. I'm just talking to a phone. Maybe the longer I go, the more I think I should post these, because I do think, this would help some people who are struggling. So I really, the longer this goes, the more I think, okay, I'm going to post these. But then I think about physically, actively posting them, and I just go, I shake helpless, silent as a corpse. Because it's just not me. It's weird to put stuff out there, just expose myself. So we'll see. Anyway, finally, lesson 56. Hollow me out. Hello. I don't think that's what that means, but how do I live when you're not here? Pain lives me. A wound speaks with my mouth. Chills. And when you return, only you know how you hollow me out and dance in the hollow. So when you're struggling and you're like, God, hello? Well, why hast thou forsaken me? Hello? Knock, knock. What's up? Pain lives me. Not lives in me. Pain lives me. Pain lives me. Pain lives me. Pain lives me. Meaning pain as a thing is living me. It's taken over me. Pain lives me. That's pretty profound. And I understand that feeling. You just walk through life feeling like there's a vice on your whole body, your head, your whole body is in a vice with spikes on it all the time. Walking around, turned as tight as it can, and you just walk through life. What's happening? Why? A wound speaks with my mouth. So you're like a living, you're like a living wound, right? And when you return, only you know how you hollow me out and dance in the hollow. So you feel empty, right? Because you feel like you've been taken over by this massive pain. And only you know how you hollow me out. So I don't think God intentionally hurts you to, God, universe, whatever, to do things to you. I think things happen to you in life and you learn from them. And they're kind of they're kind of like road signs to say like, oh, like, I mean, they're brick walls, right? Oh, la, 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 I'm going this way. Like, oh, that hurt. Okay, well, you're not supposed to walk into a brick wall, so that means you gotta go a different way. So they're signposts. Sometimes you walk into the signpost extra hard. Sometimes there's spikes on the signpost. Sometimes the brick signpost. Whatever, you walked into it. Turn a different way and go on your merry way. So, and dance in the hollow. So, God is not happy that you're hurting, but she is happy that your false mask is being stripped away and you're becoming more you. Right? I know for me, absolutely, the more when I go through struggles, I tend to turn towards my inner self, my spirituality, my faith, and that's great. So guess what? If that's the only time I really focus on that, because other times I'm diverted by work usually, that's probably going to happen to me a lot because I'm not balanced, right? It's this intense inner work and then this intense worldly work, and sometimes one is like this, so you're just going to keep going like this. So I guess that you got to get to this. That's hard. That's really hard. So and then to focus on your health and working out, exercise, relationships, blah 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 blah. But balance is key. It's important, and it will find you if you don't find it. And that could be not fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Peace out.